I've got a message. You know, Jerry's mom called me and asked me that I must ask you to return her son because she believes very strongly that you kidnapped her son.
Yes.
And she cries in tears because she says she knows you. And she has given you a plate of food to her, you are a child. If we were to talk to her now, as she's listening, what will you say to her?
I will say that they are misleading her. And I think the people who are misleading her are the people who put me here in prison. Because I think they even went and told this same thing to, before the mother, to Jerry's wife. So I will say she's being misled because they know very well that I'm the first person who woke up at night there, and then I was the first person who was looking for Jerry everywhere. So when they say I kidnapped her, it's because maybe of my suggestion that rather let's tell the police the truth. And then they were not comfortable with that. And I said to them, it's either we do that or we never find him, because if we don't give them a clue, then how are we going to know, how the police, are they going to know where he is? So they were emphasizing that we need to save their image, his image. So me and them, we ended up not agreeing on one thing, because even myself, I was tired of looking for someone, but we must lie to the police on the other side.
Yeah, but I'm saying I'm given some limited time and I'm allocating it to you. Speak to her. Talk to Jerry's mom. She's listening to you now. She's watching you. Talk to her. Her son has been missing for so long.
Yes.
And she feels very strongly that you took her son. Yes. The same way they felt very strong that you took AB's wife and AB's son.
Yes.
So before you speak to AB, speak to Jerry's mom.
AB knows that. I think wherever he knows that thing he knows very well that I've never done.
No, leave AB. I'm saying, yes. Jerry's mom is watching. Talk to her.
I will say, Mama, you know very well, me and your son, we are very, very, very close friends. We've done a lot of things together, traveled together, me and his wife and my wife, and there was nothing that I will do to harm your son. Actually, your son was like a young brother to me. So there are people who are getting between us, trying to convince you that I took your son so that you might think of me as this boogeyman that people paint me to be. But from the bottom of my heart, I've never and I will never, ever do anything to harm your son or your family.
Thank you, sir.
I'm sorry.
Thank you. Now, did you have a business deal with Jerry in some comfort installing solar system?
Yeah, but it was his business. But I'm the one who got it for him.
So you worked together, and whatever the monies that you were supposed to transact at that level,
yeah,
you sorted each other out.
Yes.
Now, just before Jerry disappeared, and then I think Jerry disappeared a week or two, and AB's wife disappeared 2 weeks after or so, but it was within a short space of time.
Yeah, I think a week in between or so, yeah.
They say Jerry and AB were in your office. You wanted them to do some tender in Limpopo of a CID. You called AB because he had a CIDB 9.
Yes, that's
and
true.
they both declined to do that business with you. And that's where their problems started.
He actually accepted AB, and it was not in Limpopo, it was there in Silverton, where there's a fourth plant. And then he accepted. The thing is, he was supposed to go to a briefing. I think he missed the briefing or something. That's why the thing didn't happen, but he never declined.
So now, do you know anything about AB's son and AB's wife?
No.
But were you not involved in helping them to find the wife and the son?
Yes, I was.
And then what were, as from a security company perspective, what were your suspicions or your findings, as it were?
Actually, there is this Pakistani guy whose employee was kidnapped. The Pakistani guy, he's a Muslim. We will go to the same mosque. So he told me that his employee is being kidnapped. So I asked around and I found out there's some guys in Attridgeville who kidnapped that employee. And I took my chances. I just said, call the guy, and I said, I know it's you, but I was just testing the waters. Return that guy because we do not want to come looking for you. Luckily, he dropped him off by Church Street at Sasol Garage. Then we found the guy. So now, with AB's family, because the guy who kidnapped the Pakistani guy were from Attridgeville. So I said to AB, because you are not far from Attridgeville, I suspect it might be these guys. And I called the guys as well. I said to them, you see now, you're starting, can you please return AB's family? And then he hung up and then he switched off the phone and then he just disappeared. And I just heard that after a while they said, okay, I'm disguising to appear as if I'm helping AB, but I know that I'm the one who's doing this. But I think it was those guys trying to divert their attention.
You remember when I started, I spoke about your son and your wife and how they should not be treated the way they are treated by police.
Yes.
AB's son and AB's wife did not deserve what happened to them.
I agree, yes.
Especially the son of AB who will forever be traumatized by those experiences.
Yes.
And Jerry's wife and children do not deserve to see their father not returning from home, because every sunset they look forward to the return of their father and the father does not come back. Like you growing up without a father, these children want their father, they want to see their father returning. And no one must do that to children and our wives.
You agree?
With your security experience, do you think Jerry is still alive? I mean, those kidnapping people, if they kidnap you to extort money, for you to give them money, a ransom and all of that, but once they keep you for too long, you become an expense to them because they have to feed you, they have to, if you are sick, medication, accommodation and all of that. Why would they keep you this long when they know that there's actually nothing coming forward? Do you think Jerry is still alive? Not do you know. With your own security experience and your instinct as a friend who says to the mother of Jerry, this was like my younger brother. Something in you should tell you that this guy is no longer there or is still there.
Honestly, I agree with you. At some point, he will end up being a liability to his abductors. So I don't think also myself by now that if he's alive, then what are they gaining for keeping him so long and then spending money on him, but they're not getting anything in return? So it's a very hard one to accept, but obviously when you add one and one together, for me, it does not give me, I wouldn't say that these people will benefit anything from keeping him so long. I don't think so.
Now, have you been to the farm of the father of Jerry's wife to ask that they pay a ransom of 10 million or anything to that?
To the farm?
To the farm or to the father? No, to the father. Let's leave the farm. Have you been to the father, like the father-in-law of A?
Jerry's father-in-law. Yeah.
I mean, Jerry's father-in-law.
Yeah.
Have you been there and asked that they pay some ransom to these people?
No, I've been there, but not to say to pay ransom.
Yeah, but what were the discussion between you and the father-in-law? Because the story now is Jerry has kidnapped himself because he wants to extort 10 million from the father-in-law. And to a particular extent, you went to say to the father-in-law, please pay something because it looks like the father-in-law is well off.
He's not well off, but that's what they're saying. So actually, I volunteered to pay 5 million myself. And I said, if you guys can raise 5 million, I'll pay 5 million myself so that we can get him. So I went there to speak to his father-in-law and say, listen, let's go 50-50. I can pay 5 and you pay 5. And he said, if they kidnap me, you must tell them that they must kill me. I will never pay any money.
Speak to the Jerry's kidnappers, your younger brother, and plead with them. For sure they are listening. They knew we were coming to speak to you. If you're to speak to their conscience, what were you going to say?
I will say, what we need now is closure. So whether they have them, they must just release him because he's diabetic. So I don't think wherever he is, he's in a good health. And also, if they did something to him still, let them give us a sign somewhere to at least have a closure to know, because it's not nice every day sleeping, not knowing what happened to your brother, your father, your son. So what can at least comfort us now is closure, whatever it is. So at least we can know going forward what to do.
Thanks.